Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I'm Monty Carl, and this is a Division Incursion Guide. That's right, we're going to guide you through the Dragon's Nest Incursion. It is awesome. It is the best incursion that they've ever invented. Part 1 is like Clear Sky. Part 2 is like Falcon's Lost. So they've put the first two incursions together and created an awesome mega incursion. Let's get going. Alright agents, welcome to the actual incursion guide. Let's get going by heading up through this tunnel. This is going to be a special incursion guide. Why? Because I don't know any of the people that I'm with. I just went ahead and match made this incursion. I've run it through a few times, and this is actually my first time running through, and I just decided to match make because nobody else was on. So I was like, well, I'll just match make through this and see what I come up with. I have not had very much luck with doing the matchmaking, but in this case, this incursion is so well done. You can match make it, you can pug it, and still get a good group. Now, these guys were pretty good. A couple of the guys were suffering from lag issues, but the first thing you're going to want to do is head up the stairs, head up this fire escape, grab this bomb, and watch your friend over here from the JTF weld through this chain link fence. Let's get going through the fence. Come on, buddy. Weld through it like nobody's business. I probably could have shot it open by now. Now, he's going to go ahead and push it open like he did all the work, and we're going to go ahead and jump over this blue tarp here. Now, it is a leap of faith, but you will only take minor damage as you jump over it and fall over on this garbage truck. Then we're going to head on down here to this metal gate. Now, I don't know why I needed explosives to kind of get through this metal gate, since the dude had a welding torch up there, which we could have just welded through. It would have been easier than going ahead and wasting some explosive that we could have used on the fire truck at the end of this mission, which is the dragon. Now, we're going to go ahead and blow this open, and most of the enemies in here are flame-throwing guys. Some of them are the shield guys with the axes, but mostly just some flamethrowers. I feel really bad for the axe guys because they just, they couldn't get a real flamethrower, so they just got an axe and a shield, and it's kind of sad. But most of the fat guys are going to be coming at you, but go ahead and dispatch those guys and reach the roof. Once you get to the roof, oh, well, by the way, you're going to be running up a lot of escalators. That's why we're introducing Escalator 14, Escalator More. Now, keep running up the escalators. Let's go, people. These escalators aren't going to move themselves. You're going to keep going up flight after escalator flight, and it's not going to stop there. It's going to keep going all the way to the top. Like, you needed a guy to really get through those escalators. Go ahead and jump in this bus, and we're going to reach our first area where we can see lots of enemies being dished out onto the roof of this parking garage. Now, you're going to want to secure the parking garage, because secure the area is going to be a huge theme for this expansion. You're going to see it in the underground. You're going to see it all over this Dragon's Nest one. It's just a lot of securing the area. Go ahead and just keep shooting guys until that notification has come up that you have secured the area, and in this case secured the parking garage. Now, if you're running low on ammo before the bosses come out, you're going to want to head up and to the right of the front of this mission right here, because there's going to be an ammo box just up to the front and the right, and we're just going to keep killing these guys because we want to secure the area. But that ammo box is going to be very important because you're going to need it before the next little area, and most likely you're going to run out of ammo doing this because some of these fat guys take a lot of ammo to get through, unless you have a G36, and then it actually takes the right amount to get through. Now, once you've gone ahead and secured the parking lot, you're going to see a message pop up that says eliminate the collective. Now, the collective is kind of the four horsemen that we've all been hearing about, and these guys are pretty cool looking. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do more with them. I mean, a rooftop battle, come on, this could have been so much more awesome, where they were, there's some sort of strategic connection or something like that you had to fight through. But instead, the real strategy here is to stay out of the way of these guys. So you want to make sure that they aren't shooting you with flames. You want to make sure that you're not getting hit by the cars that they're throwing over. See, there's little cars. Go ahead and try and kill that car guy. He's usually up to the front and to the left, right next to where the ammo box is. You want to make sure you kill that guy. That way you don't have to keep dodging these remote control cars. Now, the remote control cars are pretty cool. I like them. I wish they would add them to the agents, so the agents could use remote control cars or remote controlled explosives, even a drone or something. Maybe you could take away the mobile shield and put a drone in there or something like that. But anyways, keep going. You're gonna kill Death. There's Death. He died. Poor Death. And we're going to keep going. We're going to kill Pestilence. We're going to kill the other two guys, Lethargy or whatever it's called. We want to make sure that we down those guys, but make sure that you want to keep your guys up as well, because you don't want to be without this guy here, Mr. Jackson. He was having some lag problems while we were doing this. So don't go in here if you have lag problems, because the fire will down you in one shot. If you have lag problems, you won't even notice. But go ahead. Here's Pestilence. We're going to go ahead and kill him. Make sure you're also killing the ads too. They can be a real pain in the butt if you're just going through this and you don't really have any awareness of where the big guys are, and these ads are just coming after you as well. So you want to make sure you kill them, because even after you kill the bosses, you're going to want to kill them, because you're going to need to secure the parking lot all over again, because somehow between the first time you secured the parking lot, the second time you killed the collective, now you need to secure the parking lot because a whole new goon squad has come in and unleashed themselves. So go ahead and just down these guys, and we're going to move on to this next area. We have secured the parking lot. Now I will show you really quickly where this stock box is, so you can go ahead and replenish all of that ammo that you did not get. Make sure you pick up all your items while you're going around, because those are important. You just fought for those and you want to make sure you get them. So go up here to the left and you will find a stock box. It's very important because you want to make sure you have full ammo when you're going in this next section. Now this next section is a secure the area section. Shock surprise, at least there's no escalators. There's lots of escalators in this, but at least there's none in here. So you're going to want to go ahead and kill the cleaners within this area just to secure it. That way you are free and clear to move on to the next area. And I don't know why they make you secure all of these areas, because they're not really unsecure, but they just need to be secured, especially these axe guys. And now that we have done that, let's go ahead and skip forward really quick to secure the area. Now we're going to want to head to the basement garage, because that's where the real fireworks are happening this 4th of July. That's right, we're headed to the basement garage, and sorry PS4 guys, but your 4th of July is going to be fireworkless. Very sorry to say that, but let's go ahead and move on to this next section where we're going to have to turn the power on. We're doing things like turn the power on and turn the power off and secure the area. Now we're going to need to jump down here, and we're going to take a little damage as we jump down, but that's because, well, I don't know why. I don't know why we need to take the damage. Now the first stage here is going to be to activate the crane controls, and you're going to want a guy on the left and a guy on the right side who can go ahead and activate the crane controls. Now I would suggest, especially on challenge mode, pro tip, challenge mode. Anyways, pro tip on the challenge mode, use one person to run an immunizer and the other one to run smart cover. This will keep you damage free from the flames. Now let me say that again, run immunizer and smart cover. That way you can be protected from the flames. I'm running immunizer right now, nobody's running smart cover, but as you can see, we are not catching on fire when I throw that down. So it is a good thing to do. The floor is going to light up red, and there's going to be two segments to each of these parts. The first part where you're doing the crane control, and the second part where you're going to have to survive the assault. Now the best way to survive each of these assaults is to make sure that you are sticking together and you're able to get to your teammates within a reasonable time so that the flames don't kill them, but make sure that you're together so that the person that's using the immunization box can go ahead and immunize everybody from the flames, and you guys can all share healing and do all that good stuff. So once you do that, go ahead and start killing off the rest of these guys. These soldiers are everywhere, and we're going to want to shoot them until they are dead, because we don't want them to survive, and we want to survive the assault. We don't want them to survive the assault, so we're going to go ahead and finish them off. I'm going to go ahead and try not to die here. Please don't die. Please. Oh wait, this is a recorded video. I already know I wasn't going to die. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and finish off the survive the assault and move on to the next round of this, which is going to be another crane portion of our demonstration and our incursion details. So go ahead, one on the left, one on the right, go ahead, try and push them at the same time if you can. It only takes a little bit of time in between those two. You can't push one person can't push one and then run over and push the other one. You have to have somebody push it in a reasonable amount of time from the time that you push it. They're just far enough apart that you're not going to be able to push them at the same time. So let's go ahead, finish off these assault guys, and we'll move on to phase 3. Oh, a guy just dropped out of the rafters. That's normal normally where those assault guys are going to go. I'm going to run over here and wait for the red to go away, but there's red everywhere. So let's go ahead and just pick up Mr. Jackson and throw down an immunizer box so that we can survive the flames. He's going to go ahead and heal us. This is what we call teamwork, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're on challenge mode, you're going to want a smart cover right here. This is the best place to stick, is right in the back, but now that we have done that, we're going to go ahead and activate these crane controls over on the right and left side. This is our third time, so this is our third phase. It's going to be the last phase of this crane control operation, and once you do, you're going to see that tank right there up in the middle. It's going to move ever so close and hover right above the fire truck, and when we get done, we're going to go ahead and try and survive the assault. I'm going to hop back up here and try to activate this once more because it didn't work the first time. You'll notice that sometimes it doesn't work, and that is because the guy on the other side might be lagging a little bit, but that time it did. So now the fire truck is going to shoot its flame napalm grenades all over the place, and if you really want a spot to survive, go ahead, throw an immunizer right up here at the front left, and you will survive. It does wonders going ahead and being in this little pit here. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and release the tank. We've survived the assault. We're going to release the tank, and these are on the left and right side of the fire truck closest to it. Be careful of the fire truck's flamethrower. It will toast you really good like a marshmallow, and once you release the tank, it's going to drop the tank right on top of the fire truck, and now all you have to do is secure the area and survive this last assault. Go ahead and shoot these guys until they are no longer living, and that's going to be the end of the incursion once we do that. So let's go ahead and run up and grab our gear really quick. That way if we die, we're going to have our gear in hand before we do, so that way we can go ahead and do this. So I'm going to run up here and grab my reclaimer pack, and that way, oh, reclaimer ventilator, very nice. So now we're going to go ahead and run over here, and we're going to survive the final portion of the incursion, and that is it. There we go, we have it, and we are good to go. So we got our stuff, we got our loot, we are completed the incursion, and now you have completed the incursion. Thank you very much. I have been Mounty Carl. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like, consider subscribing to us, and we will be back with more incursion videos and incursion guides right here. And so stick with us, and we will see you next time right here on a Division Incursion Guide. Agent out.